The new Marmot pet is absolutely OP and you need to get as many of them as you possibly can right now. Not only the new Marmot pet, but we're going to be talking about a second secret pet that you guys can easily stack up in this update. And trust me man, you need to get these now. I know there's a lot of clickbait videos that say you need to get pet A, pet B, pet C, but these two pets are honestly extremely OP and I feel like the devs are going to regret even adding them to the game. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, we're trying to get to 400k. Let's get straight into this video. So I was just playing the fall update and honestly guys, I was just going through the pets and stuff and really just testing them all out. And I realized that two pets from this update are extremely broken. Like to the point where I feel like they might get nerfed. So guys, get these before they get nerfed, use them before they get nerfed. I really hope the devs don't nerf them. I don't think they will, but once again, you know the growing garden devs, okay? You know how they be. But hopefully they don't nerf these pets, but man, I need to tell you guys how good these actually are. So once again, the fall update. As you guys know, this was added just a few days ago. It's just like the beanstalk update. Your tree is gonna ask you for a specific type of plant. You then have to go ahead and submit that specific type of plant, and then you get a bunch of free rewards, or not really free rewards, but you can go ahead and buy things from the shop. There is no timer, there is no restock button. The only way to restock the shop is from the tree right over here. I think most of you already know how this thing works, so I'm not going to spend too long talking about this. But there is a few items inside of these said shops that are extremely OP, starting off with the first and most OP item I've ever seen added to Grow a Garden to this date. This is gonna be the leaf blower. I'm just kidding, it's not the leaf blower guys, but it's gonna be in fact the golden acorn. Now to actually get the golden acorn, you have to do the fall bloom challenge, aka feed the tree 17 times, which honestly is not that difficult to do. You can knock this out within like an hour, 2 hours max. So guys, doing this is not difficult, but of course, waiting for the golden acorn to actually come into stock, now that's where things get a little bit difficult. And of course, after this event is over, the golden acorn is gone forever, so there is only so many of these you can actually get. But what if I told you there is a way of getting unlimited golden acorns? Yes, unlimited, you can have them forever, even after the fall update is gone forever. Now, why am I talking about the golden acorn so much? Why am I obsessing over it so much? Because the golden acorn is extremely overpowered. This thing basically resets a pet age back to 1, but empowers it with a random mutation. Pet has to be over age 40. Now, why does that even matter? We already have a mutation machine in the game. Why does a pet acorn matter? It basically does the same thing, right? Well, yes, it does do the same thing, but you gotta keep in mind, it instantly mutates your pet. Unlike the mutation machine, which you have to wait an hour for the pet to get mutated, this thing instantly mutates your pet. Secondly, in the mutation machine, you need to have your pets to be age level 50 and above, which is quite difficult to do. But again, with the golden acorn, you can instantly mutate your pet. Your pet just needs to be age 40 instead of age 50 to actually get the mutation using the golden acorn. So this is extremely good. It's basically like a mutation machine on steroids. Okay, this thing is extremely good. And once again, I've said this in the past, get as many of these as you possibly can. Okay, now that I've explained to you guys why the golden acorn is so freaking useful, you guys probably see the value of this thing. You guys probably finally notice how good this thing actually is. But of course, after this update is over guys, the golden acorn is gonna be gone forever, unless of course you stack up on a bunch of them by doing the event. There is only so many you can get. I bet the max you can get is maybe like 10-20 of them. Realistically, of course I'm speaking, unless you play this game like 24 hours a day. But yeah, there is only so many golden acorns you can actually get out of this event. But what if I told you you can get an unlimited supply of golden acorns forever? Even after this update is gone, even after a year of this update being gone, you will still have an unlimited supply of them. And this is where our interesting little pet comes in, and this is gonna be the Marmot. But this guy occasionally burrows down into the ground and hides in a random mound. Finding the mound will basically reward you with any sort of fall related item. Now these items can vary from, you know, a fairy jar to a maple kite, maybe even a sky lantern, a leaf blower or something. All of these rewards, I guess they're fine, they're fun, but if we go over to the official wiki, check this out. The golden acorn. Yes, you can actually get 2 of them if you are lucky enough from the Marmot. This is game changing because now we can actually get the golden acorn even after this update has officially left the game. Of course, this will require you to run around and find these mounds and all that. But guys, once again, this is way better than waiting an hour or aging up your pet to level 50. So I think this is worth it. This is way worth it. You should get at least 8 of these, maybe even more, so you can actually trade them out, because I feel like people are gonna pay a lot of money once people start catching on about how good this pet actually is. So guys, get this pet, get as many of them as you can. Once again, they are not difficult to get at all. Get at least a minimum of 8 so you have a max inventory of them. But if you are one of those people who likes to trade them, if you are one of those people who likes to hold on to pets when they go up in value or something, this thing is going to go up in value. Trust me, I guarantee it. Now, of course, at the start of the video, I said there is 2 pets that have some pretty crazy abilities. We've sorted out pet mutations here. Let's go ahead and talk about the second pet I had lined up for this video. I'm not going to waste any of your time. This pet is going to be this guy right over here, the Sugar Glider. Now for this, you are going to have to do the Fall Bloom event 13 times, which once again, super easy to do. This is not difficult at all. But this guy has a pretty cool ability. In fact, its ability was one of the rarest abilities in the entire game, but they are just now giving it away willy-nilly to everyone. You guys might remember this guy. This is the T-Rex. You could get him from the dinosaur egg with a 0.5% chance to actually get it. That's super rare. In fact, it's rarer than the swan that we have in the game right now. Check this out, guys. The swan is twice as easy to get than the T-Rex. Not a lot of people actually have the T-Rex, so this thing is super, super rare. And what this guy did was every 20 minutes, eats a random mutation from someone's fruit in the player's garden, and then raws and applies the mutation to 4 other fruits in the player's garden, basically duplicating your mutation to 4 other plants in your garden. Extremely, extremely useful if you guys are one of those people who loves to grind out this game using methods and all that. So basically what you can do is have one plant with a bunch of mutations and then plant a bunch of new plants with no mutations and instantly get all of the mutations from that plant to another plant. I know it's getting a little bit complicated, but I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. But now this brings me back to the Sugar Glider. This guy, every 18 minutes, glides from 3 random fruits, copies 1 mutation from each fruit, and applies it to the next. So basically, guys, this thing has almost the same ability as a T-Rex. Now, of course, it is slightly worse, which I think is completely fair. But, of course, you can get 8 of these, unlike the T-Rex. The T-Rex was so difficult, guys. You guys barely probably even have 1 of them. So you can get 8 of these, so I honestly feel like this thing is way better than the T-Rex because of how easy it actually is to obtain. Once again, get 8 of these, get 8 marmots, or whatever the hell they're called. Maybe even more if you guys are one of those people who likes to trade these pets out if you need shekels or something. But guys, these 2 pets are absolutely OP. They are absolutely broken. I really hope the devs don't nerf them, but man, these are really, really good. Get them right now. Trust me, you are not gonna regret it. And of course, if you guys found this video helpful, which I bet you did, all you can do to help me out is hit that like and subscribe button. Also, hype this video up. I'm pretty sure that's like a new feature on YouTube or something. And hey, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment down T-Rex. Let's see how many people actually made it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I genuinely appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.